To the Break Room Classic Film fans, it's tea time for a coffee break.
Can you get Cab Calloway on it?
Can you get it?
Heck, my pantywaist sugar.
I'm shocked the bar gambling is going on in here.
By the way, how is your father?
Hidey-ho.
But I want to know, does it bother you?
Hi guys and dolls, that girl's here again, wishing you a very Merry Christmas to all who celebrate and a Happy Holidays to everyone. For this Christmas occasion, for this holiday season, wanted to share a story that I'm very vocal about. I have talked about it before on my YouTube channel. I have posted about it on my social media pages of my own Christmas past, my Cabbage Patch doll, and thought for this occasion to bring in someone who can tell you the story better than I can, firsthand, from the source himself, my dad. And I'm hoping that you will be able to take something away from this story and learn something from it. So, my dad.
Yeah, this is a true story. It happened with myself and this little doll and my wife Bernice and Dominique, but it was in the 80s. We were shopping around, just messing around Christmas time, and we was going to try to find some things to buy for Christmas for my daughter, for Dominique. And so what happened, we didn't have any idea that this Cabbage Patch doll was as popular as it was. And there was a Kmart store on 15th in Plano, and we happened to go in the store to see what we could find for Christmas, toys for Christmas for Dominique. And when we got in there, the place was packed with mostly, I didn't see any black people in there at the time, but mostly, well, it was white people. And they was packed, and there was a lot of noise, a lot of pulling on these boxes of Cabbage Patch dolls. And so I just mingled on in with him and started looking at the Cabbage Patch dolls too. But I had no idea what they cost. And at the time, I was limited with money because we needed some other things that was more important to me than the Cabbage Patch doll. So anyway, they began to pull and snatch and holler for these Cabbage Patch dolls. And when they did that, they sold just about out. Well, they did. They sold out of these Cabbage Patch dolls. And that's who it was. White women had these dolls. Once they sold out, there was still a white lady and a little girl. And the little girl was crying because she didn't get to get a Cabbage Patch doll. And the mother asked the salesperson, did they have any other Cabbage Patch dolls that they were going to bring out? And he said, no, they all sold out. He said, let me go back and see. So I just stood around and just watched and see if he was going to bring some more out. But he come out, and he had this little Cabbage Patch doll here in a box. And it was a black one. And after he brought the doll out, he said, ma'am, this is the only one we have. The little girl looked at the Cabbage Patch dolls, and she started hollering and crying. And she said, I don't want that black baby. I don't want that black Cabbage Patch doll. And he said, well, this is the only one we got left. And so anyway, I waited around and walked around a little bit back in the area. Then, after it cleared out, I said, I'm going to go back and look at this Cabbage Patch doll, this black one. And I went back, and I looked at the Cabbage Patch doll, and I thought about the amount of money I had, and I said, oh man. I grabbed a little Cabbage Patch doll in the box. I said, you ain't going to be left alone. I'm here to get you. Just because you're black, you're not going to be left alone. I'm black, and you know, I was thinking about the idea. I said, I'm black, and we're gonna take you with us. And I grabbed a little doll and a box, and went on and went to the cashier, and I bought the Cabbage Patch doll. But the moral of the story is that it shows you how racism goes too back then. And that's about it.
Merry Christmas, everybody, and Happy New Year.
Can you get Cab Calloway on it?
Because he thought it was his.
Patch my panty waist
He's
sugar.
got
Shocked to find that gambling is going on in here.
By the way, how is your father?
Hidey hole.
But I want to know, does it bother you?